and welcome. Today we're going to be going over the Pixar theory. If you don't know what the Pixar theory is, a theory that says all Pixar movies are related, and it's all together. It's just all together. The Pixar theory connects all of them, and the theory that I found only covers things that haven't been updated. So let me go over all the things in it. If you want to get a more updated version, try to find it. I'm not going to search. Anyway, here's the things that it's using. A Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Incorporated, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Yep, that's it. So it all goes together. And this theory was originally created by John Negroni. And dude, you must be famous. John Negroni. Oh, this has been the intro. Yep. Okay, I'm going to read it. So, let's get started. Don't touch mine. As I told you in the intro, we're going to be going over the Pixar theory. If you have heard this, then well, who cares anyway? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's get started. Woo! Let's do this. So we're just going to read this all the way through. So let's start here. In Brave, Mara discovers that there is magic that can solve her problems, but inadvertently turns her mother into a bear. By the way, spoiler warning. Okay, spoiler warning. Yeah, you might spoil all these movies. Go binge watch them. Come back here, like the video, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Notification squad. Dab. Let's go. I know Dab's dead, but who cares? Let's go with it. They can solve her problems, but inadvertently turns her mother into a bear. We find out that magic comes from an old witch seemingly connected to the mysterious will-o'-the-wisps. Not only do we see animals behaving like humans, but we also see brooms, inanimate objects, behaving like people in the witch's shop. We also learn that witch unexpectedly disappears every time she passes through doors, leading us to believe that she may not even exist. Don't go ahead of me, but we'll come back to Brave. Let's just say that for now. The witch is someone we know from a different movie in the timeline. Some of you had pointed out that animals in Brave gradually regress back into animal state, but I'm not going to read that. Okay. Centuries later, the animals from Brave that have been experimented on by the witch have interbred, creating a large-scale population of animals slowly gaining personification and intelligence on their own. There are two progressions: the progression of the animals and the progression of the artificial intelligence. The events of the following movie set up a power struggle between humans, animals, and machines. The stage for all-out war in regards to animals is set by Ratatouille, Finding Nemo, and Up, in that order. Notice I left out A Bug's Life, but I'll explain why later. In Ratatouille, we see animals experimenting with their own growing personification in small, controlled experiments. Remy wants to cook, which is something only humans explicitly do. He crafts a relationship with a small group of humans and finds success. Meanwhile, the villain of Ratatouille, Chef Skinner, disappears. What happened to him? What did he do with his newfound knowledge of the animals were capable of transcending their instincts and performing duties better than humans? Oh, by the way, I'm just reading this off a website. It's https://johnnegroni.com/2013/07/11/ the Pixar theory/. You see, I'm just reading this down. These are my own words. These little moments are, but I'm reading this off the article, so this may be like 20 minutes long. So, want to go read the article for yourself? I'll try to leave it in the description below. So anyways, work. It's possible that Charles Muntz, antagonist of Up, learned of this starting rumor, giving him the idea to begin inventing that devices that would harness the thoughts of animals, namely his dogs, through translator collars. Those collars indicate to Muntz that these animals are smarter and more like humans than we think. He needed the technology to find the exotic birds he obsessed over. And even he comments on how many dogs he's lost since he arrived in South America. Sorry, I'm slowing down for a little bit. Let's continue. Then Doug and the rest of the experiments are set free after Muntz's demise. We don't know the full implications of that, but we do know it is that animosity between the animals and humans is growing steadily. Now that humans have discovered the potential of animals, they are beginning to cross the line. To develop this new technology, the humans began an industrial revolution hinted at in Up. Some have pointed out that Muntz was working in South America before the events of Ratatouille. This is true, but it's not explicitly stated how and when he developed the collars. Also, we know Ratatouille takes place before Up for several reasons in Toy Story 3, and postcard interviews Wallace, Carl, and Ellie's name, and extras on including their last names to confirm. This confirms in 2010 the time of story today is still alive, albeit it hasn't been dead long, and supports the idea that it takes place years later. Just notes from the creator of this. In the beginning of Up, Carl is forced to give up his house to a corporation because they are expanding the city. Wait a second, what corporation is guilty for polluting the earth and wiping out life in the distant future because of technology overreach? By and large, BNL. BNL. Anyway, a corporation that runs just about everything by the time it gets to Wall-E. In the history of BNL commercial from the movie, we're told that BNL has taken over the world governments. Did you catch that this one corporation achieves global domination? Entirely the same organization alluded to in Toy Story 3. In Finding Nemo, we have an entire population of sea creatures uniting to save a fish that was captured by humans. BNL shows up again in the universe via another news article that talks about a beautiful underwater world. Lines are being crossed. Humans begin to antagonize the incredible network of intelligent animals. Think about Dory from Finding Nemo for a second. She stands apart from the most of the fish. Why? She isn't as intelligent. Her short-term memory loss is likely a result of her not being as advanced as the other sea creatures, which is a reasonable explanation for how rapidly these creatures are evolving. If you think I'm thinking too fast, I'll list the thing in the description. And if you want to read it over, then go for it. It's likely that the sequel to Finding Nemo, which is about Dory, will touch on this and further explain why. We may also get some evidence pointing to anomalies between humans and animals. And that is the furthest movie in the animal side of things. When it comes to AI, we start with The Incredibles. Who's the main villain of the movie? I've thought of Buddy, aka Syndrome, who basically commits genocide on superpowered humans. Or does he? But he doesn't have any powers. He used technology to enact revenge on Mr. Incredible for not taking him seriously. Seems a little odd that the man went so far as to commit genocide. And how does he kill all of the supers? He created the Omnidroid, an AI kill bot that learns the moves of every superhuman and adapts. When Mr. Incredible was first told about this machine, Mirage mentioned, I don't know the name, mentions that it's an advanced artificial intelligence that has gone rogue. And Mr. Incredible points out that he got smart enough to wonder why it had to take orders. The android eventually turns on Syndrome and starts attacking humans in the city. Why would an AI want to just attack randomly? Do machines have an inherent hatred of humans? The movie even shows clips of the superheroes with capes being done in by inanimate objects such as plane turbines. Accidentally. No, just accidentally. But why would I just need to see something real quick. But why would machines want to get rid of humans in the first place? We know that animals don't like humans because they're polluting the earth and experimenting on them. But why would the machines have an issue? Enter Toy Story. Here we see humans using and discarding objects that are clearly sentient. Yes, the toys love it, Uncle Tom style, but over the course of the Toy Story sequels, we see toys becoming fed up. But wait, toys and inanimate objects are necessary in machines. So how do they have some kind of intelligence? Syndrome points to the answer. He tells Mr. Incredible that his lasers are powered by zero-point energy, that is electromagnetic energy that exists in a vacuum. It's the unseen energy we find in wavelengths and reasonable explanation for how toys and objects in the Pixar world draw power. I agree with this because Super Carlin Brothers. Go watch their theories. Okay, back to the thing. By the events of Toy Story movies, we are in the 90s until 2010. It's been 40, 50 years or so since the events of The Incredibles, giving Ed plenty of time to develop BNL. Meanwhile, Pixar is hinting at dissatisfaction among pockets of toy civilians. The toy Rise Up Against Sid in the first movie. Jessie resents her owner, Emily, for abandoning her. Lotso Huggin' Bear straight up hates humans by the third movie. Toys are obviously not satisfied with the status quo, providing a reason for why machines and objects alike are ready to take over. So by the 2000s, the superhumans are all but gone, and mankind is vulnerable. Animals who want to rise up Planet of the Apes style, who have the ability to take over, but we don't see this happen. Also, AI never takes over humans by force. Why do you think this is? It's reasonable to assume that the machines did take over. It's not an expression. The machines used BNL, a faceless corporation, to dominate the world, starting in the 1960s after the Omnidroid failed to defeat the Incredibles. In each of the Toy Story movies, it's made painfully clear that sentient objects rely on humans for everything, for fulfillment and energy. It's hinted that toys lose all life when put away in storage unless they are in a museum, that they will get seen by all humans. And I'm going to stop there for now. I'm going to record the second half to this, and I hope you guys did enjoy this little podcast. So yeah.